when I bought these tickets, I had a dream, okay?
Is it a long dream?
It was a romantic getaway for two. That's what the ad said, two. Not one, two. Okay, I mean, here, look at her. Look at that. Look at her. She dumped me, okay?
Smart move.
Stuff it.
Only You is a 1992 romantic comedy film directed by Betty Thomas in her directorial debut that is not very widely known, but has a small cult following. Andrew McCarthy stars as Cliff Godfrey, a dollhouse designer living in Chicago, Illinois. He is engaged to a beautiful woman named Tammy, whom he plans on traveling with to Mexico for a tropical vacation on Christmas Eve night.
Excuse me, did you lose something? Hey, buddy. I don't think so. Here she isn't she so?
Oh, yeah. What are you going to learn? That there's just no future in Flash.
Future? You want future? I'll give you future. 24 hours in the future, Tammy and I are going to be sitting on a beach in a tropical paradise plotting the next 50 years of our life. Now, that's future.
No. You know why that's not future? Because I'm going to tell you why. Because Flash doesn't last for 50 years. You know what you need? You need substance. You really, substance. Trust me on this. I know. I'm going to...
Cliff soon finds out that Tammy has dumped him.
Listen, will you tell her the flight leaves at midnight? She knows that, but I'll pick her up at 10, okay?
Cliff, how do you want it? Fast and hard, slow and easy, standing up, sitting down?
What?
She's gone. But there's a note here for you, though.
Depressed and alone on Christmas Eve, Cliff attempts to return the tickets at a travel agency, running into travel agent Claire Enfield, played by Helen Hunt. Claire informs Cliff that the tickets are non-refundable.
Oh, I'm sorry. It says these tickets are non-refundable, Mr. Godfrey.
Yes, I know, but it's an emergency.
No, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do.
You telling me I can't get my money back?
What's the matter? You don't speak English? She said no refunds.
Just hold on a sec, lady. Look, when I bought these tickets, I had a dream, okay?
Is it a long dream?
It was a romantic getaway for two. That's what the ad said, two. Not one, two. Okay, I mean, here, look at her. Look at that. Look at her.
She's very beautiful.
Yeah, she dumped me, okay?
Smart move.
Stuff it. Look, she's not going, trips off, she dumped me, I want the money back. It's as simple as that.
Cliff throws away the tickets and goes to a bar to drown his sorrows. At the bar, he meets Amanda Hughes, played by Kelly Preston.
Would you mind if I sit with you?
Look, I don't want to be rude, but I really don't want it.
My God. By all means, please.
Here we go.
Drinks.
Thanks, Sam.
Sure, Sparky.
Smooth, isn't it?
Yeah. What's your name?
Clifford. My friends call me Cliff. Cliff, yeah.
Cliff. I need to talk to somebody.
Recently dumped by her rich married boyfriend, Amanda, drunk and lonely, wants to spend the night with Cliff.
Gave that bitch the weekends that you have to have them on holidays.
You give them the moon, they want the stars, huh?
Cliff,
Yes.
that's very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You know, you're an extremely poetic man.
Well, you're not the first to say that.
Can I be honest with you?
Please do.
I feel
What? What do you feel?
very attracted to you.
Really?
Yeah, I feel an incredible amount of electricity with
I think that's just the alcohol talking.
Oh, I promise you, I am not the least bit drunk.
Okay. You know, you're in no position at this point to be attracted to another man. It's too soon. You're too fragile. I couldn't do nothing.
Don't you find me attractive?
Oh, God. I'm sure you get catcalls from priests. It's just...
There's a flame burning inside me, and I need your flesh to soothe the fever.
I could do that.
Then get me out of here now.
Oh. Check, Sam.
Cliff gets an idea. He retrieves the airline tickets and the two head down to Mexico. Waking up Christmas morning, the now sober Amanda has no recollection of Cliff, their conversation, having sex, or traveling to Mexico.
Just give me the phone. Okay, I'm not moving. Okay? Now, I gotta tell you, I am a little disappointed at your reaction this morning. I mean, we did do more than exchange telephone numbers last night.
You mean I?
Several majestic times, yes.
Oh, this isn't happening.
Amanda.
Oh, God, you know my name.
Amanda, it is me, Clifford. It's Big Cliffy, the man you called your holiday love bunny.
Oh, I get it. This is a joke. You're a friend of my brother.
No, it's not a joke. I don't even know your brother. We're not friends. I've never met your brother. We met last night at Sam's bar. We had a few drinks. We fell in love. Now, here we are.
Despite her initial reluctance, Cliff persuades Amanda to stay with him on the vacation. Claire arrives at the hotel working as a last-minute photographer for the agency's travel brochure of the resort. Cliff, on cloud 9 dating Amanda, thanks Claire for not refunding his tickets.
Look, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here.
It's not me. It was company policy.
No, what I'm trying to tell you is it all worked out.
You're not here alone?
No, and I owe it all to you. That and the fact I don't pick up garbage on Christmas Eve. Look, I owe you a drink. Cliff Godfrey.
Claire Enfield.
Nice to meet you.
Cliffy?
She looks different in person.
Oh, that's not her. No, I mean, it's her. It's a different her.
Oh, well, the important thing is you didn't eat the ticket, right?
Right.
Is he with you too?
During the vacation, Amanda manipulates Cliff, often being hot and cold towards him. She frequently has a wandering eye towards other men. Cliff does everything he can to try and keep Amanda on a short leash, only making her feel more controlled and getting more angry at him.
Clifford, I don't like possessive guys. It's a major turnoff. I think I'll just go back to Chicago before we end up hating each other.
No, I didn't mean to be possessive. I'm sorry, okay? I was just worried, that's all, honey, okay?
When Amanda decides to go sailing with a group of buff dudes, Cliff goes snorkeling by himself. After getting caught in a bed of sea kelp, he is rescued by Claire.
My God, you didn't give me mouth to mouth, did you?
No, I did. That's all right, Mrs. Polanski. I've got it. I did.
Thank God.
Later that night, Amanda returns from sailing and has crazy, wild sex with Cliff in a tent right on the beach. When he awakens, she has once again left him to go water skiing. Cliff runs into Claire on the beach, and she asks him if he could accompany her on a sailboat to help take photos for the brochure. Cliff and Claire wind up enjoying each other's company, but his lust for Amanda dampens the budding romance with Claire.
Flash.
Right, all right.
You were gazing.
Gazing.
Cliff, there you are. Didn't you get my note?
Yeah, I got it.
I feel terrible at how thoughtless I was, and I'm just really sorry. Hi. I just wanted to give you this. Shake it. I saw it and it reminded me of you. Well, I'll see you back at the room. Bye.
Look at it. Is that not the most beautiful gesture you've ever seen? Can we finish this later?
Amanda decides to leave Cliff, saying that she doesn't like being tied down. Cliff tries to persuade her to stay with him.
I move around a lot.
Okay.
It's who I am. Don't take it personal.
That is not communicating.
It's perfect communication.
Wait, okay, look, obviously something is bothering you. You're upset. We'll work it out like lovers. We're in love, remember, honey?
Get off of my suitcase!
Okay, what happened to our plans? Everything we talked about last night,
Please.
remember?
I don't want to argue.
This isn't arguing, this is communicating, okay? Remember? Wait, Amanda, stop! Now, before you walk out that door forever, there's something you should think about. I know why you're doing this. I'm not the kind of guy you're used to dating. I understand that. And you are scared to death that you're falling in love with me, aren't you? For the first time in your life, what you are feeling, it's real. And that scares the hell out of you. But if you walk out that door, the chances are you will never, ever meet anybody like me again. Now, Amanda, darling, are you willing to take that chance?
Bye, Cliff.
Alone on New Year's Eve, both Cliff and Claire find each other at the bar and take the advice of the bartender Ruben, played by Rennie Santori, to ring in the new year together.
Look, I know I should be minding my own business, but I'm a bartender, so it is my business. Your girlfriend, she dumped right on top of your head, right? And you're gonna see the new year in on the television. Come on, the two of you should get together, go to the party, have a good time, come on. Ah, it makes sense.
Why not? You want to go? Come on.
Hate to miss that TV thing is all.
I'm sure I can call somebody and have you tape for it. Come on, 9 o'clock?
All right.
Great. Thanks,
9.
Ruben. All right, thanks.
You're a sweetheart.
I know this.
When Amanda returns at the New Year's Eve party, Cliff has to decide once and for all who's right for him and who he should be with.
Cliff, I thought about what you said, and I do want to spend my life with you. Let's start the year off together.
When I was the age of 3, my dear mother had a little talk with me. She said a woman can be a contrary little thing, but son, she mean the whole world to a man. Don't you know a man needs a woman? Love man got to have a woman to carry on. To carry on. To carry on. Just like a boxer.
Actress Betty Thomas, best known for her role as Lucy Bates on the hit 1980s NBC television series Hill Street Blues, makes her directorial debut with this film. She shot the movie in 28 days in CinemaScope for just $7 million. The movie was filmed at Mandalay Beach Resort in Oxnard, California in May 1991. During filming, Kelly Preston was pregnant with her first child. She gave birth to a son, Jet Travolta, just 1 month before the film's theatrical release. This film was first released on May 23, 1992 in South Korea, and then by June and August in Germany and Hungary. While it did have some theatrical release, I think most of the release was direct-to-video. I know for sure it was direct-to-video in the United Kingdom. Very little box office data exists. This is the type of movie that would have ended up on video store shelves as a new release years after it came out. So while it was filmed in 1991, it was probably showing up as a new release on video store shelves as late as like 1994. I watched this movie by mistake. The day after New Year's 2023, I was starting to watch a bunch of 1990s romantic comedy films that I had never seen before. I was doing this in preparation for making a music video for Valentine's Day with clips and snippets from 1990s romantic comedy films. I went to watch the 1994 film Only You, starring Marissa Tomei and Robert Downey Jr. When the film began, I saw the cast consisted of Andrew McCarthy, Kelly Preston, and Helen Hunt. I quickly looked it up and realized that I was watching another movie called Only You from 1992. But since the cast looked great and it was a romantic comedy from the 1990s, I kept watching. This one was a real surprise. I liked this film at least as much as I did the 1994 Only You, which was an entirely different film and an entirely different plot. While this movie's plot is probably predictable to most people, I found this to be a very enjoyable watch. I did some research and found that this movie has a small but always growing cult following, and I think that it deserves more recognition. Andrew McCarthy is really good in anything he does, Helen Hunt was good in this film, and Kelly Preston was just stunning as always. I will give a high 7 stars to to the 1992 comedy film Only You.
He wouldn't be the big man he is today. Don't you know a man needs a woman? No man got to